Dudes and dudettes, welcome back to the channel, guys. Was that a dab, by the way? That was not intentional. What the fuck? It's actually snowing outside right now. It's snowing in May. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but it's coming down actually pretty decently hard right now. But if I could set you back up, that'd be nice. The tripods from Joby are just not optimal anymore. That's crooked.
6 hours later.
Alright, so the topic of today's video is talking about injuries. Injuries, guys, for me is not something I enjoy talking about. That's what we talked about because it's something we talking about online. So it's ins and outs of injuries, what to expect, what not to expect. Now, injuries can actually benefit you on the pitch if you actually view it from a holistic point of view. So for me, guys, the past 6 weeks, it's been tough. It started out with a groin problem, and then spread down my quad, and now it's my hamstring. So it's my entire right leg from the knee up basically, and it's put a damper on my spring, and I can't get MRI obviously here in Germany because I don't have insurance. So we'll see how bad it is when I get back to Florida in about 4 weeks. But I just want to say, guys, I'm kind of starting this conversation out by saying that we've all had these moments of failure, of sickness, of injury, where we don't want to get out of bed. We just want to sit there and watch the world go by. We've all had those moments before, but it's the action we take in those moments which defines us. But I've had those same feelings, guys, hundreds, if not thousands of times, I'm being honest with you guys, in regards to just feeling sorry for myself, just wanting to sit there and mope around the house and do nothing. But you guys can't anticipate every single bad thing that's going to happen in your career. It's the blindside stuff which humbles us. There's going to be times in your career where anything that can happen will happen, but it's in those times of really just despair and anxiety and depression and a serious injury where the most growth takes place. But I've always believed, guys, that when this game knocks you down, and it will knock you down if it hasn't already, it'll bring you to your knees if it hasn't already, but when this game knocks you down, always try to land on your back, because if you land on your back, you can look up. If you look up, you can get up. You have the power to bounce back. We all possess the power to come back, but it's the sheer will which determines whether we come back 100% or not. The universe responds to the man and woman who refuses to be denied, that never gives up. But you have to accept and face all the despair, anxiety, depression, rehab that involves with coming back from an injury, all the hours, months, days, weeks, maybe years that are involved with rehab, and then have the ability to come back on the field as a changed player. But the big question is, why do we fall? What's the point? What's the purpose? The purpose of an injury is to give you the feedback you need in order to create, inspire, lasting change required for your success. Injuries can provide you a tremendous opportunity to see how strong you truly are. Like over the course of the past 4 or 5 years of my own life and my own career of pain, of suffering, of just anxiety and depression in regards to injuries, I have found a fuel and a fire burning inside of me that I haven't felt in a very, very long time. With injuries comes a huge opportunity for growth and development. You understand very quickly if you're patient, if you're focused, if you're motivated, if you're a team player, if you're a hater, if you're a doubter, if you're disciplined. All those things are realized very quickly when you're sidelined for a few weeks or a few months. But the most important thing you learn, by far, is if you actually love the game. If you can or cannot live without it. If you can, that's awesome. You save a lot of time. But if you cannot, that's all the motivation you need to power through your injury. Every single time it feels like when I get injured, I learn just a little bit more about my obsession for this game, my love for this game, and every single time I question why I do what I do, I remember these moments right now. When you feel like you hit rock bottom, guys, when your life and your career is at the lowest point, lowest moments, you have everything to gain. There's nothing more scary than a man with nothing to lose. But the question is, guys, the big question is are you willing to sacrifice what you are right now in this moment for what you need to become in the future? You have to dig, guys, deep down inside of you and decide, who do you want to be? Is my career path going to be defined by my injury? Is it going to shape my success? It might, but limits, just like fear, is often an illusion. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate or not strong enough. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's the light, not the darkness, that scares us. It's easy to crawl into a hole and just kind of forget about the problems, the worries, the troubles, the injuries, and take the easy way out. Anybody can do that. But what takes great strength and courage is to face the pain, the suffering, doubt, despair that wants us to run and hide. I can't tell you guys how many times I wanted to quit after being told I needed surgery again. Like, I never wanted to feel that way ever again. So I began crawling toward the darkness because it was the easy way out. And it was also the safe way out. But running away from your gifts, what you love and enjoy most, where you express your true authentic self, all because you don't want to be vulnerable, that's no way to live life, guys. Why can't you come back to 100%? Why can't I come back to 100%? Why can't we defy the odds together and sign a pro contract? There's no reason why, guys. Just sit down and ask yourself who you want to be, who you want to become, how are you going to do it? Just decide right now. But I guarantee, guys, that people who say they can, who ignore adversity, who ignore the people that are saying to quit, give up, your dream is over, your body's broken, I guarantee those players, those people will go on to have incredibly fulfilling lives. Keep fighting, keep pushing, keep grinding, keep believing, because your life, not just your football career, depends on it. This is just the beginning for us.